What's up, everyone? I'm Cardi-C, the baseball card collector, and I have a PSA for you. No, not one of these guys, not a PSA slab, but a public service announcement. For the month of October, MLB 19 The Show is available free for download for all PS Plus members. That is a PS4 online membership for free. I've spent the better part of the last 4 months, my free time, playing MLB The Show and enjoying every second of it. There's so much crossover and overlap between in real life baseball card collecting and collecting cards to build your team in MLB The Show's sort of ultimate team mode called Diamond Dynasty. So I wanted to share the news, share the good news, encourage you all to download it, and then give a quick peek at some of the gameplay and why I think it is such a great game for baseball card collectors. So without further ado, let's hop in. So San Diego Studios, the company that makes MLB The Show, takes a different approach to their ultimate team than a lot of the other sport games out there. Madden Ultimate Team, Hockey Ultimate Team, they're both run by EA. They keep a lot of their good players behind paywalls. So if you want a competitive team and online gameplay, you're going to have to pay up for it. MLB The Show has an option for you to pay up, but they give offline users and people that don't want to spend any additional money plenty of avenues to build their team up. So the concept is, for those of you that haven't played any of these games before, the more you play online and offline, the better your team is going to be. For MLB The Show, they have ranked seasons, battle royale. They have different moments that relive a game or set of games in a player's history. They got special events they got going on. They have this conquest mode, which is sort of like Risk, but for baseball players. And the more you play, the better your team's going to be. So here is my team. I have invested lots and lots of hours into it, and as you can see, the team is pretty stacked. Ken Griffey Jr., Willie Mays, Andre Dawson, Josh Donaldson, Cal Ripken Jr., Joe Morgan, Frank Thomas, Pudge at catcher. The team is unbelievable. I have not put any money into this game besides the $60 purchase back in April or May, but I've been playing it pretty much every single day. Now, the thing that I think the reason that I've spent so much time in this game is because of their collections mode. Much like set collecting in real life, they give players the options to complete different types of sets, and as you complete these sets, you unlock players. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is this live series collection. I've completed all of it. After you've completed all the live series collections, you unlock Rogers Hornsby, Pudge Rodriguez, and Willie Mays. So that's how I got Mays onto my team. But let's just take a look at one of them. So here is the Astros team. You got 92 overall Garrett Cole. And if the card art looks a little bit familiar, it's because I'm pretty sure the photo is from either 2017 or 2018 Topps. For some of the younger players, their 2019 Series 1 card art is used. But you collect these players, you lock them in, just like you would for a regular set. So then you have, this is probably my favorite part of the game and the thing that I'm working on the most. We'll get to Honus in a second, but they have these different card series that you can collect. AllStar, Hardware, Rookie, Breakout, Veteran, and Postseason. And we're going to go through each in a minute. But what they do is they take real life cards and then they put those cards into the game. So the first one we're going to look at is this 1991 Hardware Jeff Bagwell, which I happen to have a reprint of right here. So here are his stats. He's got a signature series card, which we're going to look at in a few minutes, but as his hardware card, I think this was his Rookie of the Year card. Again, this is the reprint, but it's a solid card. Silver, hitting, bronze defense, very, very high contact versus lefty. We got Bartolo Colon's AL Cy Young award-winning campaign from 2005, which I got right here. They just have a bunch of different cards in here that give collectors a different look at iconic cards of players they know and love. This one is the 2010 hardware card, Buster Posey. So hardware is for MVP, Rookie of the Year, or Cy Young. This was when Buster Posey won Rookie of the Year. This isn't quite his rookie card. It is the Topps Clearly Authentic reprint, but it's based on the rookie card that's in the game. So what you try to do is you go through and you collect all these cards and you lock them into your collection. When you lock them into your collection, you can no longer sell them on the open market. We got the 2015 Jake Arrieta card. This is from his Cy Young campaign. Is absolutely lights out in that year. And then we have Ichiro's rookie campaign, his rookie card. Good looking card. Yeah, there's cards from all over different eras. We're going to take a look at some AllStar cards now. I don't know if I have any of the AllStar cards in my collection. Let's just take a quick peek. But you got 2014 Topps, 2001 Topps, 2014 Topps again. They really liked 14, 15, 16, 17 because they have the rights to the players that are in the MLB PA now. They have contracts with the estates of some of the players that have passed on, which we'll see soon, and some former Hall of Famers, but they're much less common than the current players. Like here we see the 1954 Jackie Robinson card. They have his rights. They have Warren Spahn's rights, so you got the 1953 Topps of Warren Spahn. You got all these classic cards that you're not necessarily going to see. We got Mark Pryor, his 2003 All-Star card. You got all these different cards from all these different eras, and you're not necessarily going to have collected those on your own. They're good cards, they're base cards, they're key rookie cards, they're cards from key seasons. And it's exposing younger collectors to a different era of cards. Next up, we got rookies, and here are the key rookie cards. We got the 2014 Javi Baez. Got the chrome version right here. We have Goldschmidt, Paul Goldschmidt. His card right here. So I don't know if anyone has ever made like a PSA set registry necessarily of all the cards that MLB The Show uses in the game, but I cannot commend Topps enough for their partnership. It's really inspired me to buy a lot of these rookie cards, a lot of these common and base cards that I wouldn't have necessarily picked up. Like this Trey Turner card. I don't have it in front of me, but I bought this Trey Turner rookie card because I had used this card in game pretty early on in the season and loved it. So when I see it in a $1 box or a $2 box, I'm more likely to go out of my way to pick it up. The next one we have is Breakout. So this is the breakout seasons of all these players. 1975 George Brett. This is part of the 300 Great Baseball Cards of the 20th Century set registry. 1980 Breakout, Rickey Henderson. And the cool thing with these cards is Rickey Henderson has a rookie card, he has a signature series card, he has a breakout card. So the stats in this card in particular isn't super great in game, but you can collect him along the way, and your guys just get better and better. Same thing with veteran cards. A lot of different cards from different years, guys you can collect on the way and lock into your collection. The last one is the postseason cards. So players that have performed highly during the postseason, they're usually like Topps update cards, but you got this 1981 postseason of Gary Carter. Did I really know who Gary Carter was before I started playing the game? No. So you might be asking, like, what do I get when I lock in these collections? Because when you lock in the collections, you can't sell the cards on the market. Yeah, they said, we're going to reward you for locking in these players. So we just saw the Breakout, the AllStar, the Veteran, the Hardware, Postseason, and the Rookie collections. I've got a couple of them completed. But if you spend the time and energy in collecting those cards and lock them in, you can unlock the T206 Honus Wagner. Yes, Honus Wagner. The sort of concept that San Diego Studios came up with is the Honus Wagner card in real life is one of the most rare and exciting cards out there, and it's going to take a very long time for an individual collector to build up enough funds or sell enough cards in order to be able to afford it. So because it's that rare in real life, we believe it should be that rare in game as well. So that's what I'm working towards now. The one thing that's holding me up is this signature series collection. So you can sort of think of these as like the boss or the elite cards of all these players. They're rated 98, 99 overall. And there's a very high barrier to lock in the collection. They're very expensive if you're trying to unlock them on the market. But it takes some time, and you're able to unlock these players if you're just playing offline and you're grinding through seasons. We got Rickey Henderson and Gary Carter here. I had mentioned their signature series cards. Gone out of the way to try and pick those up because I liked using their breakout and postseason cards. But yeah, this is the greatest example of the ultimate team out there, in my opinion. They have a very healthy mix of the game's stars and current players. San Diego Studios is coming out with great content once a week to keep sort of content fresh and people on their feet. We got Ted Williams here. What other game can you play with? I don't know if Madden has Barry Sanders or Jim Brown, but you have younger collectors that are playing with Ted Williams, Rogers Hornsby, Honus Wagner, with these classics of the game. And you can see on the signature series cards, they have their cut autograph as well. So not only are you getting kids exposed to key cards of these players' careers, you're throwing in those cut signatures to sort of entice younger collectors to start collecting autographs and add these to their collections. On a couple of message boards and forums, there's people that play Diamond Dynasty, and because the content has been so good this year, they're getting into like buying packs and cards. Now I will say, just like in real life, you can buy packs on the game and get skunked and not get a good card. So remember, this is a hobby. This isn't gambling. We don't want to gamble. If you want to invest some Stubs, which is like their in-game currency, feel free to go ahead, but we don't want this to jeopardize rent payments or mortgage payments. But that's pretty much it. MLB 19, the show, and Diamond Dynasty in a nutshell. Fantastic game for anyone that collects baseball cards, loves set collecting, likes playing around in the market. There's opportunities and options available for you as well. Download it before it is gone for free. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have a PS4? Did you buy a PS4 specifically for MLB 19 The Show? Are you looking forward to MLB 20 The Show? Let me know. But till next time, I'm Cardi-C, the baseball collector. I'll catch you guys later.